The kingdom of Lern.
Oh, can't be much further now. Irht! There you are! I can hear you.
Iskra! Took down 3 wildren beasts back there. They're tricky but no match for me. Did you run into any trouble?
Just a small skirmish. So, this is it. This is the center of the labyrinth.
Yep, this is it. We can relax now. Keep the energy wall between us and our backs.
Give me a second. I'm just going to...
What are you doing?
Well, now...
Doctor, what are you doing?
Calm down. I haven't interrupted anything major. I just thought it would be nice to be able to see. The wall is still there. It's just a little more like a window now.
We don't want to attract attention to ourselves. If you interrupt the Arcana flow too much here, we could end up shutting down the whole labyrinth. I think we'd be in for more than a flogging then.
I don't think it's as simple as all that, Irht.
What do you mean?
I was thinking about what you said, about this place only being powered by a single mage. It sounded odd to me at the time, but it's even stranger now. I have seen the place, seen the size and complexity and the power here.
Maybe they have more mages helping than I thought.
Then why the confluence design? It seems like such an obviously exploitable design flaw.
Well, this is the kiddie trial.
In our defense against the Blight, Irht. I don't think the Unholy would be blasé about that.
Maybe they have one of those... What do you call it that the Cahouda out east have? An Ogon or a Luden thing?
What on Latari is Ogon? What's a Luden?
Maybe they've just found a clever way to recycle Arcana. Who knows? It's not our concern.
I heard thousands of pulses in the walls. It's not just recycled Arcana.
Probably just interference, or you are sensing some swash and backwash or something. This place is swarming with energy. It's best not to overthink it. What have you found to eat on your side?
I hope you don't mind, Guru. I've come to continue our conversation away from the stage and the spectacle. I hoped we might clear the air.
Your Majesty, I think we both said what we needed to say in the chamber. If you have more, I will listen, but I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
Guru, brother.
Let us not delude ourselves with false notions of equality and fraternity between us.
They were not always false notions, Guru. We once had the other's heart and loyalty.
Time has a way of uncovering the truth, my liege. You had something you wish to say.
It is time for a change. It is time for another way. You, as much as I, spoke of reform at the Thuria.
The fanciful thoughts of children have little place in the realm of politics, Your Majesty. I'd hoped time and experience would have disabused you of such ideas as they did for me, and every other Lernian of quality and standing.
Your barbs lack subtlety. I can see my actions in the chamber had nettled you. Perhaps there is a better time to speak on this.
I'm not so fragile, my liege.
The people need only see that there is another way. I intend to show them that. I do not ask for you to ally yourself to my cause, only that you give it a chance, that you do not contest me. You have much power, Kerren, Guru. You have gained it quickly and shrewdly for a Drake who has spent the last 16 cycles in foreign lands. I want you to know that I take you seriously. And I humbly ask, you do not need to be my ally, but do not need to be my enemy.
What are you proposing then, brother Drakon? A bet? A wager on the soul of the kingdom? I do not contest you in your project of reform. You wager that the people will embrace a new way of life.
The old way, not a new way. We were not always as we are, brother.
Correct. We were not always strong, and we were not always exiled from our home. So if you win the bet, what do you want?
I will have won everything my heart desires, Guru.
And if I win the bet?
If vindication is not enough, brother, I could sweeten the pot. Abdication.
Abdication?
Is what you want, is it not?
I am not a fool, brother. You could easily wheedle your way out of it, insist that you need more time. Such a wager would need a clear winner.
I have considered this. You spent time in the West. You must know something of the mountain Uruk of Tech.
You wish to put this to a referendum?
I do.
So what? 3 years of campaigning, we set up the apparatus to fairly adjudicate a vote, and we both agree to honour the results. What would you recommend the budgetary constraints be, in the interest of a fair and level playing field?
Everything would have to come from the treasury with no use of personal wealth. All expended...
Listen to yourself! Listen to yourself! You honestly just deluded yourself into thinking that your adversary would choose to denude themselves of power, give you a fighting chance and play by a set of rules? You are a fool, Drakon, and it won't be long until the people see that too.
So, you admit it. The people, and what they think, matters. And what's more, you know that allowing them to see what I will show them will give me a fighting chance. Then, in your heart, you know the truth is on my side. And as you say, time has a way of finding the truth. Fear is a fickle ally, Guru.
And love even more so, Your Majesty.
Well, if there is to be no civilized referendum on the matter and no rules, I suppose my only options is to start shining a light into those dark little corners of our kingdom that the council have long spared the rabble from. You won't mind that, would you, Kerren? After all, you don't need their love, and they fear you most of all.
Be careful in those dark corners, Your Majesty. You never know what dangers might lurk there.
I didn't even think to look for food. I was too busy focusing on the pulse.
Well, you're gonna need to eat something.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I found some gashut weed after defeating those Wendell beasts. Those creatures must have been living off this stuff. I think killing them might have been a mercy.
Don't tell me you're going to eat that.
Ugh. My rations aren't much better.
At least we have each other on either side of the shield.
And the occasional creature to destroy.
Look, I can't let my friend eat that guastraf, can I?
Fine. What's a couple of days of...
Guano!
Oh, no!
Calm down. Now it's just an open window.
Iskra, you're going to get us expelled.
Here.
How did you... Is that a...
Yep.
And it has actual...
100% certified.
I thought they were all gone after the Southern Family Revolt. After the reprisals. That should have been the last of
These are magically preserved. I did it myself.
What? Why would you learn such a pathetic...
Doing spell?
Well, not all doing spells are. Obviously, it just seems a little beneath you.
Because I always have the auxiliaries to do that sort of thing for me.
Exactly. Let the Awa and the more talented Heliots deal with that sort of thing. We should focus on the battle.
My Marsha and I share a vision of the future. One where there are no helots and
The
where...
Oa holds the same status as the rest of us, that the treaty nations embrace us with open arms and we just walk into Emadu and live freely and peacefully with those who expelled us. I've heard it all before. It doesn't sound like your vision. It sounds like Drakon and the Mad Queens. You're too smart to believe all that.
Lacing your barbs with flattery won't hide them, Irht. I know it wouldn't happen overnight. It may not even happen in our lifetime, but these people who exiled us are long dead. And to still call Emadu home, when no living Lernian has ever even set foot there, isn't that more foolish?
Well, I've set foot there.
Well, really? But it's forbidden.
Forbidden? How would we get our intelligence? How would we sabotage their defenses, subvert their people?
Doctrine says that those are strategies of the weak. The land does not need to.
Doctrine says a great many things. My marshal calls them convenient truths. Convenient because they don't have to be true at all.
Your marshal sounds just like a Drakon. Were you ever worried about getting caught?
You only have to worry if you can get caught. And if no other Lernians are allowed in Emadu, who would catch us?
I meant getting caught by the...
Oh, no, not really. It never really even entered my mind. We even lived inside of Emadu for a few years, right under their king's nose. They have enough trouble keeping control of their own people to worry about us.
What was it like?
It was crazy, chaotic, dirty.
Sounds awful.
Well, I wouldn't say it was awful. I mean, if they cleaned it up a little, but sometimes it was crazy and chaotic in a good way. People seemed, I don't know how to put it, like, you didn't get that, you feel, you know that feeling you get when
you are with other Lernians. It's okay, Irht. I know the feeling. I think everyone does. Where you have to worry and wonder what they are thinking. Think hard about what they are not saying as much as what they are saying. Everything is just...
laid. Layers and layers of secrets we all know but can't speak. Secrets we can't know and can't ask. Secrets we shouldn't know and will never say.
Yeah. Except with your marshal, obviously.
Right. Yeah. Except with your marshal. Well, people aren't like that in Emadu. They are rude and coarse and kind and gentle. They bump into one another and get in each other's way, but it's all out in the open and it's all somehow, I don't know, it's more honest, real, but also unreal. Something intoxicating. It's like a drug.
And now you're going to tell me you take drugs?
Of course not. But doctrine says it's fine. It encourages creativity and relaxes the mind and body for recovery.
That is pretty selective reading. You missed the part where it's only suitable for those who have come of age and under the guidance of a priest, lest it addles with the young mind or leads them astray.
Convenient truths.
Do you feel that way with me?
What do you mean? What way?
I mean, what we were saying before about the layers of what is said and what is kept hidden. I mean, I only ask because, well, I know we haven't known each other long. It's just, I don't know. I don't feel that way with you. You feel real to me, but also a little intoxicating. Maybe Emadu has rubbed off on you.
Iskra Mornvale, are you flirting with me?
You wish? Just iteration. I can basically see you salivating.
Well, you are the one who gave it to me and then proceeded to lock me into intense conversation. The body wants what it wants.
did you hear that?
I'm never going to get to enjoy this in peace, am I?
Bravo. Gosh, she's in trouble.
That youngling is going to lead the whole Chaos Fields to us making noise like that.
Can't you see? She's terrified. Stand your ground! Use your magic! She hasn't awakened.
Don't even think about it.
She'll die if we don't help her, Irht. She just needs more time.
That's the whole point of the Chaos Fields, Iskra. Do or die.
I'm not saying we kill them for her. Just give her a chance.
Fine. Let's distract the creatures. Give her a chance to escape.
Oi!
Hey, over here!
Leave her alone!
Over here, you big
come
ugly
here.
things! There. Got away.
Thanks, Stuart. I knew you cared, really.
There was this man, see, just a simple fella, couldn't keep up with the work. These bastard Lernians tied him up in the center of their hideous circle. Those dark-robed figures. They began chanting, their words filling the air with a cold that seeped into your bones, made your hair stand on end. Suddenly the man screamed, convulsed, his form hardening, his skin turning grey and rough like an old worn stone, all except his head. His head stayed as it was, his eyes wide and filled with horror. The screams, his screams were heart-shredding, echoing around the stone chamber, turning my blood to ice. And it was like the very earth began to answer their call. I stood at the mouth of the circle, his hands glowing green, pointed at the stony flame. The stone, it shifted, molded, moved like dough under a baker's hand. They reshaped him into a wheel, a grotesque stone wheel. But it wasn't just a wheel. The spokes of this cruel creation, by the gods, they were his bones, his innards stretching out from the center, wrapped and distorted, cast in stone. The man's screams grew higher, louder, but they didn't stop. They wouldn't stop. Next, the teat-tethered Lernian leech to the west stepped forward. Her hands shone a chilling blue light. She waved a hand over the stone wheel, and where the light touched, the stone smooth, becoming even more wheel-like, more grotesque. Both edges smoothed, the whole grotesque structure becoming more horrible. His screams echoed, bouncing off those stone walls, filled beyond agony. She placed her hand on the stone wheel, her hand glowing a violent crimson. Then the most horrifying transformation took place. The grey stone flashed, the colour of flesh blooming over the monstrous wheel. His body was back, but twisted, wrong, still in that terrible wheel shape. The grey faded, replaced by the sickening colour of flesh. It was him again. But not him. Once a man, now a monstrosity, a testament to their dark work. His screams, they still ring in my ears. That ain't something anyone should see, let alone endure. It was a perversion of nature itself. No man, no creature deserves such fate.
Raina! Hey! Breathe with me. Breathe. It's Rael. It's just me. Look at me. Right here. Think back to the village. Come on. Focus on brighter things. The sunlight, the laughter, the drinks and stories by the river. Push away the darkness, lass. Push it away. together, okay? No matter what happens, you won't face it alone. They won't break us. Listen to my voice. Let it be your anchor. Just breathe with me. In. Out. In. Out. I won't leave you, you hear me? I'll be right here, whatever comes. We'll face it together. You're strong. We both are. And we'll get through this together. Lorena? Are you alright, lass? Come on now, love. Show me you're alright. Alright, lass. You don't have to say anything. Just get some rest. Keep up your strength.
Hey everyone, exciting news. We are rolling out the pilot episodes for a new tale, The Kingdom of Lern, showcasing the mysterious Lernians from the No Returniverse. So as we explore this fresh style and story, your feedback is crucial. It's all about refining our craft, with input from you before we fully dive in. We've got the first 6 episodes ready, each brimming with the No Returniverse charm, but with a unique twist. So, to share your thoughts, here's how. Use the text as link in the show notes for direct messages, super easy. Prefer to stay on Spotify? Why not just comment right there and we can keep it private. If that doesn't work for you, how about you jump into the lively discussion on the No Returniverse Discord via the link in the show notes. So, go on then, give the Learn episodes a listen and let us know what you really think. Whether you love or loathe the pilots, we're eager to hear from you. So, after each episode, remember this nudge and kick back and dive into the Kingdom of Lern. Can't wait to hear what you think.